I'll continue with MMA Mania. I'm here with Ray Cooper III, who returns to action November 24th at the PFL Finals. Ray, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having me on.
Of course, man. Of course. Pleasure to talk with you, man. 26 days out. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Just excited for get back in there already.
Awesome. Let's just start there. Everybody wants to know, where the hell have you been, man? Myself and all the other MMA fans have been missing your violence.
Yeah. PFL just didn't give me any fights this season. I moved up to 185. They don't have a 185 season tournament anymore, so I don't know what their problem was with getting me fights. So yeah, but just happy to be back and happy to be fighting again.
Was it just disappointing to be to sit out all year?
Yes, it was disappointing to be sitting out. I don't know what the problem was with getting me fights. Just yeah, I don't have an answer for you for that. I'm gonna have to talk with PFL, but all in all, I'm just excited to get back in there.
Was there ever a point in that time frame where you weren't fighting, where you were thinking, maybe this relationship with PFL isn't working, and let me go fight somewhere else to actually fight?
Oh yeah, that was a lot of it doing that, but yeah, it was just things that we wasn't seeing eye to eye on, and yeah, I have nothing else to say about that. I just really don't care about that anymore. I just want to fight already.
Did you sign a new contract?
No, I'm still locked into my original contract, so
Okay.
there's things in there that we're not we're not getting through yet. So yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, the big thing is, going up to middleweight. I know that you last year, you were kind of saying like it's hard for you to get down to welterweight nowadays, and it's really hurting your body. So now that I mean, is this gonna? I was looking through your record. This is gonna be the first time you're fighting at middleweight, correct?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the first time.
So how? I mean, I guess to start there, like, how does it feel body wise? Like your body feel not having to wait, like not have to worry about cutting weight.
Yeah, it's gonna feel great. I hate cutting weight. I hated it from the beginning. I'm not a fan of it. It was just I walk around like 220 off season, so it's like I really want to be killing my body every single time, and I like to eat, so I'm not gonna starve myself and hurt my body to make this weight cut. So, um, yeah, and more exciting fights is at 185. I feel like I've done a lot at 170. I won two world titles. So, um, yeah.
Before we talk about the future of 185, let's talk about your upcoming fight. Obviously, you're fighting Derek Brunson. When he was offered to you, did you know who he was?
Yeah, I know who he was. Everybody knows who he is. He's a veteran. He's been fighting for a while, but yeah, it's just another fight. He's not the first big fighter I fought. I feel I fought more better guys than him, and yeah, he's just in my way, and I'm just excited to fight him and get on finish.
Were you happy to get like a big name for Derek Brunson for your return fight?
Yeah, I really don't care who it is. I'll fight anybody, anytime. I'm not I'm not picky on who I fight. Whoever they send my way, send them. Cause I don't throw hands with them.
I've seen some people, try and break down the fight, saying obviously you have the power, you have the striking, and he has the wrestling. But I think people have forgotten that you do have wrestling, and you showed that against Rory McDonald, right? So, I mean, is that kind of correct?
Yeah. I really don't care what anybody else thinks. I've proven it. My background is wrestling, so for them to say that he has me on the wrestling is uneducated of these guys that doesn't know fighting and doesn't know anything about MMA or my career. So um yeah, I'm not worried about his wrestling. He's gonna try to take me down, obviously, and I'm gonna put him down. I'm gonna put my hands on him, and he's gonna in for a rude awakening if he thinks he's gonna out wrestle me.
Yeah, I talked with Derek. He's very excited to start this new chapter, and he's very happy to be fighting someone like you who is a two-time champion and someone with a lot of hype and knockout power. So I mean, I guess let's just get right down to it, man. At the end of the day, November 24th, how do you get your hand raised?
I'm gonna knock him out. Just how I do it with every fight I go into. I'm looking to finish this guy as quickly as I can, and that's what I plan to do, and that's pretty much what's gonna happen.
Awesome, man. Wanted to ask you, since your time away, Sadabusi won the title last year. I just wanted your thoughts on him winning the title, man. He's a PFL veteran, been in it for a long time, just like yourself. What were your thoughts on him winning the championship?
Um, I was happy for him. He's a good guy, but his fighting style is kind of a little bit boring. You know what I mean? That fight with him and Taylor wasn't too exciting. I feel like me not being in there, and also Magomed. I don't know what happened to Magomed last season. Well, he couldn't fight in the. I think he couldn't fight or something. His visa, but yeah, it's just it's good for them. I really didn't care already about that. I beat them. I beat both of them. So not Taylor, but I beat him. I beat Magomed, and I think Magomed's gonna win this next one. He just has a more skill set, but anything could happen. No disrespect to Sarabusi. He's a great guy. Um, and yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was going to ask next. So you believe Magomed's going to beat Sadabu and win the championship?
I believe so. I just believe that his wrestling will dictate the pace of the fight, and Magomed's really good at point fighting too. But if he stops him, if he stops his wrestling, his takedowns, and keeps it standing, Magomed's gonna be in for a long night. Size good at picking his shots, so it's gonna be a great fight, I believe.
There's obviously been some big rumors about PFL buying Bellator, right? And there was a report yesterday that the deal's done and that Bellator is under the PFL banner. So, with you moving up to the middleweight division, do you want to stick around and fight? Like the Johnny Eblins and the Bellator middleweights, or would you like to finally go to the UFC and kind of show your skills off there?
We'll see. I can't. You can say things all you want, and then just things just fall out, and things happen. And I really want to. I want to test myself against everybody, but as of now, whatever comes my way, I'm gonna be ready, and I'm just ready to fight him. So I've just been out for a while, and it's just really itching at the bit to just get it going. So whatever happens after this fight, it's I'm ready for it.
Last couple things I want to ask you. Actually, Alexander Volkanovski came out and was talking about like him not fighting really takes a toll on his mental health and and with you being a fighter and you love fighting and you not being able to do your job for a whole year, like, did it affect you?
Yeah, no. I think this he just was um probably concussed after the fight. Feelings, you know what I mean? Feelings stir up. You cannot really ask somebody some questions like that right after he's been knocked out. So it's like I think this the trauma to the head just like swayed his perception of things. Um I think that he just made a mistake, and that was it. I really wasn't moved by that. I really don't care about that, and yeah, that kind of thoughts don't go through my head. I've been fighting for a while. I've been competing for a while. It's the sport. It's what it is. Sometimes you stay out longer than it is. So yeah, no, none of that ever went through my mind.
Gotcha. And then finally, obviously since you haven't been fighting, but your brothers have been fighting, and just kind of how cool is it seeing your brothers fight and be successful?
It's good. They're still young in their career right now, so um, but it's good to be a part of it and helping them get through this time. And yeah, they got a lot more to learn, and just in the getting experience in the cage and stuff. So it's good to be there for them and help them.
Awesome. Awesome, Ray. Thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate it. If you want to plug your social media, any sponsors you might have, and if you want to thank anybody, the floor is all yours.
Just thank you to all my fans. Sorry, it's been a while since I fought. To my sponsors, Hoist Finest, 604, Island Orthopedics. Yeah, just tune in November 24th for Derek Brunson. I'm coming.